This is the story of tuning in the MHEC States. Just like you can tune a car and you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish, we can tune academic disciplines to bring them in greater alignment or harmony with the needs and expectations of students, parents, alumni, and employers. Tuning is an outgrowth of the Bologna process in Europe, an effort to bring greater clarity, transparency, and transferability of degrees and academic majors from country to country. Tuning arrived in the United States with 3 Lumina-funded projects in 2009. The MEC project started in 2011. Tuning helps to unstick the way we think about college majors, from a collection of individual courses to a set of learning experiences that are designed to achieve a clearly identified set of outcomes upon completion, and to help students communicate what they know and what they can do when they graduate.
Tuning is disciplinary in focus and works at creating more transparency in what a degree in X means by identifying competencies and student learning outcomes for each degree level to make more clear the skills and knowledge students should attain and hold upon degree completion. Man, I'm fast. These competencies and student learning outcomes help to make students, alumni, and employers more knowledgeable of what a degree in X means in terms of skills and knowledge that the degree holder can translate into whatever might come next. The process of identifying these competencies and student learning outcomes is led and completed by faculty. Tuning is a faculty-led initiative, and gathering any group of faculty members to work together to accomplish goals comes with a mix of unique personalities and working styles that promises an interesting experience. Indeed, nearly as interesting as faculty at Hogwarts.
Tuning began in 2009 and has since grown to include several other states. A wide range of disciplines have been tuned in single states and in groups of states. National level efforts have been done in history and communications. Our efforts involve teams of faculty in Illinois, Indiana, and Missouri, 2-year, 4-year institutions, public and private. These states were selected in part because of the cross-border movement of students in the multi-state metro areas of Chicago and St. Louis. We chose psychology and marketing because these disciplines had not been tuned in the U.S. They are 2 of the largest majors by enrollment, and studying these disciplines leads to a wide range of career paths and work in a variety of industries. Perhaps most importantly, however, we sought to give students an answer to a question often asked by parents of psychology majors: how are you going to get a job with that? And we wanted to help them avoid answering a different question: would you like fries with that?
Our tuning faculty met for in-person meetings 10 times over the course of 18 months. The bulk of the work was completed during these weekends. The goals of the gatherings were to develop relationships and gain consensus on competencies and student learning outcomes for the degree levels in their disciplines. The product completed by the faculty in our tuning initiative is this Competencies and Student Learning Outcomes report. Each team developed competencies and student learning outcomes for their associate's and bachelor's degrees. As we move forward, please note that the faculty spent a significant amount of time choosing the perfect words for each statement. The next several slides provide examples of competencies and student learning outcome statements developed by each team. This one is from the psychology team, who divided their competencies and student learning outcomes by degree level, providing different statements of knowledge and skill by degree. Here's another example of the psychology team on communication and interpersonal skills. As you can see, the associate degree level is focused on identifying concepts, whereas the bachelor's degree level is focused on identifying and applying concepts. The marketing team approached their competency and student learning outcome ratings differently. They created a rating system to identify the level of competence students should attain at different degree levels. Recognized is the most basic rating, and integrative is the most advanced. As you can see here in an example of competency and student learning outcome statement from the marketing team on research and consumer behavior, they have created one competency statement and rated the competence students should attain based on degree level. Finally, in this example, the expected competence rises as students continue to persist in gaining degrees. The different approaches each team utilized in identifying and rating competencies and student learning outcomes examples the benefit of focusing on disciplines and tuning, as each team focused on what works best for their discipline.
So tuning creates clear, transparent pathways to degree completion, helping to clarify what graduates know, understand, and are able to do through study in a particular discipline, while easing the transfer process through articulation of specific competencies. For faculty, tuning has the potential to influence syllabus creation, curriculum development, teaching methods and delivery models, student advising, and the creation of relevant assessments aligned with competencies and learning outcomes. This is captured by one participant who said, "I'm much more intentional in designing assessments and more inspired to try new things. I take more time explaining to students why it is important to engage in certain activities and how their development of specific competencies leads to personal benefits both now and in the future." Thank you very much.